Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. Some few hours ago, Moses Kuria was quoted as saying this. Trade CS Moses Kuria. We are going to ban Mitumba once we give people an alternative, and we will give alternatives. That's Moses Kuria as quoted today. So it's clear Moses Kuria, or rather let's just say William Ruto's government, intends on banning Mitumba business. And they're just trying to sugarcoat it with some nice words that once we give our people alternatives. The truth is, William Ruto's government intends on banning Mitumba business. In this video, as usual, I want us to dig deep into that story to understand the story behind the story. If you are watching us for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. It's now a fact William Ruto is doing the exact opposite of what he was saying during the campaigns. That's now not debatable. It is a fact. Almost everything William Ruto has done so far goes contrary to what he was telling the hustlers when he was campaigning. When William Ruto was campaigning, he told the hustlers that immediately was to take over power, he was to lower the cost of living. That was William Ruto. And he was even captured live on camera saying, nikiweka tu Biblia chini. Immediately William Ruto took over, he did the exact opposite. He removed fuel subsidies on unga and on fuel. Life became more difficult for the hustlers. So William Ruto did the exact opposite of what he promised. When William Ruto was campaigning for the presidency, he was saying kazi ni kazi. Just recently, he described kazi ya kukokota takataka. Kazi ya kukokota takataka hapa na pale, hapana. So William Ruto now as the president, he believes kazi si kazi. That's also a fact. And now, we all know that William Ruto was attacking Raila Odinga, accusing Raila Odinga that Raila wanted to ban Mitumba business. Now as the president, William Ruto is just doing the exact thing he was accusing Raila Odinga on intending on doing. Yes. So, what is happening here, ladies and gentlemen? Why is William Ruto doing that, not even caring what he promised or told Kenyans? It appears William Ruto is not bothered at all. He doesn't care whether the people are complaining or whether they are not complaining. Ruto is just doing his own things. And it's also very clear that he's doing the exact opposite. In fact, everything William Ruto said in the about 50 days has been in office, he seems to be doing the exact opposite. Let's dig deep and see what is happening here. The first thing I'm seeing here, I'm seeing a William Ruto who is coming out as a perfect politician. You know, we have a leader and a politician. A politician will tell people what the people want to hear. A leader will tell people the truth, whether the people want to hear it or not. So this, a William Ruto in government, just exposes William Ruto as a smart politician, a perfect politician, but a poor leader. Yes, William Ruto is actually populist. A politician and not a leader. That comes out very, very clearly. And then secondly, William Ruto in government is now realizing that there is government and there is also just talking. Yes. And there is what it takes to run government and there is what it just takes to talk. Something tells me strongly that now William Ruto as the president, he's actually realizing that there are some things that the government must just do the right way. Yeah. There are no buts about it. There are some things that the government might just do, must must just do the right way. So William Ruto is now just doing, in my honest opinion, the right thing, only that is doing the right thing after having cheated the masses, after having swindled the poor masses, the naive Kenyans, into voting for him. Right now he's doing the right thing, only that he's doing it after having cheated the hustlers. So that also puts the spot on Kenyans. Not only on Kenyans, but also on William Ruto. Any leader giving you nice promises and promising you heaven, that leader most likely is lying and cheating you. And the mere fact that William Ruto is doing all this without any worries at all also just shows clearly William Ruto sees he does not have a formidable challenger. William Ruto, in his own thinking, he believes and feels he does not have a strong challenger. Maybe he's looking at 2027, he's seeing he has no challenger. So he doesn't care whether he's doing what the people want or not. And this is why I still maintain right now that the Azimio team should not be silent. They should not give this government time. In fact, this is the right time. Azimio team should be actually inciting, or rather informing, inciting the masses against the government. Because once they incite the public against the government, it will take William Ruto some time maybe to earn the trust amongst the people again. At this time when William Ruto's government is seriously messing up, Azimio team should be very active, exposing them to the masses and inciting the masses against the government at this time. Let them not give this government time maybe to reorganize itself. William Ruto is messing up big time. Azimio team should move with speed to also expose them amongst Kenyans. Let Azimio team, the all of it, let them go around the country in telling Kenyans and explaining to them what this government is actually doing. Because some Kenyans maybe are not even aware that William Ruto promised this and is doing the exact opposite. That should be Azimio's job to explain to those Kenyans. If they can incite, or rather they can turn Kenyans against the government early enough, then it will take William Ruto a lot of work to earn the trust of those Kenyans once more. And I'm also seeing a William Ruto who has already started his support basis. And he knows that his support bases normally don't vote for leaders based on issues, but just based on their hatred for some leaders. And that's why William Ruto is not bothered here. He knows that at the right time, he will just go and incite them against another leader again. Maybe it will be Raila Odinga or maybe any other person. So William Ruto knows he has started his support base. And he knows that his supporters, they don't vote in leaders based on a leader's, or rather what a leader brings on the table. They only vote for a leader to punish other leaders they hate. So Raila and his team should also try and reach out to those people to explain to them and persuade them early enough. Yes, early enough. So that William Ruto come maybe 2027 will not go back to them and cheat them again. I believe Raila Odinga started persuading the areas that voted for William Ruto late in the day. Let them start it early enough. By 2027, I honestly believe that the way Kenyans will vote might surprise almost everybody. Let Raila and his team go to those areas perceived to be hostile. Let them explain to them exactly what is happening. Let them explain to them in good time. And as Raila Odinga does that, he should also make sure that the 6 regions that already they enjoy goodwill, they actually also maintain those areas. I'm seeing a very high possibility, ladies and gentlemen, and this is something I've been saying. This government is going to be very unpopular. By 2027, this will most likely be the most unpopular government in the whole of the world. Or rather in the whole world, yes. So as the new team should not give this government time. They should start their campaigns immediately. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to support our channel, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel any form of contribution to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you.